Alright, so let me get this started off with this. I think that Discord is in on something. I think he knows something that we don't. Because his actions in this episode are so hard to figure out. Like, I don't know why he's wanting to do the things he's doing. Why does he want to impose a lesson on Twilight? Why does he want to do all this crazy stuff? What is his end game here? Now, it could be that, oh, he's just wanting to have fun. But I think there's something bigger than that. I think he might know what's in that box. And I think this is why he's doing all this crazy stuff that he's doing. Because we've seen in the first episode of Season 4 that he plays the long game. And he gets under Twilight's skin to have her go back to her friends. Because that's what's best. He wants her to do something. He wants the main six to do something. What? I'm not entirely sure. But it's just so frustrating to figure out. And it's impossible to figure out because he's so hard to read. Overall, I think this episode is a fine episode. It's got a great musical number. We see more Discord. And we also get a little bit of a lead up to another episode. It Ain't Easy Being a Breezy, which I think is going to be a good episode because I want to know what these breezy things are, which I won't show because that's heavy spoilers and that's way off in the future, so there's no point in showing that. Honestly, I wasn't that interested in this episode. I was more interested in the breezies. But overall, I think this episode is a fine episode, and there's not much to really talk about in it. There's not that much to analyze, besides what the heck Discord's doing, which I can't even figure out. One thing I don't like about this episode, though, and I've noticed this throughout the season, is Pinkie seems to be getting a little more on the random side, and not so much on the Bugs Bunny style slap-happy comedy. She seems to be becoming more of a joke in herself. And I don't mean that in any way to be a bad thing. I think that the writers can do with what they please with her and her character. But I feel like throughout the seasons in past, Pinkie knew when it was time to get serious and not be so crazy. And it seems like she's losing that in some ways in Season 4. And I imagine a lot of people have come to this realization as well. However, hopefully we get a little bit more of a, hey Pinkie, you're kinda acting crazy, let's get you back on the right path in the next episode, Pinkie Pride. And another thing I don't like about this episode was the final fight scene. It came out of nowhere, and it felt a little bit like, wait, what just happened? What's going on? Huh? I'm so confused. And that's pretty much all that I've got wrong with this episode. There really isn't that much to talk about because, honestly, I don't know what Discord's endgame is, and that's what's the most interesting part. Discord has something up his sleeve. I think we can all see it, because why else would he come? Why would he come here when he knew that Fluttershy wasn't going to be here? Why does he want to mess with the main six so badly? There has to be a reasoning behind it, and it can't just be, oh, I'm Discord, I want to do what I want to do. You know, I'm up in my thinking tree thinking of ways to mess with the main six. Now, that could be a thing, however, I think it's something bigger than this. I think he might know something that we don't. And I really want to know what it is. And I can't figure it out for the life of me, and it frustrates me so much. But overall, I feel like this episode was a good episode. It had a lot of funny pop culture references from Harry Potter to Star Wars and among other things. So that's about going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I know there wasn't that much to talk about, and I know I only alluded a little bit to things, but honestly, that's all I got on this episode. That's all I could think of. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic day. Remember, stay brony, my ponies. Don't feed those parasprites. And as always, happy gaming. I'll check you guys on the flip side. Bye!